Okay, all being well, I haven't messed up the setup for this and I'm currently live. Alright, so as a quick debrief, this is just a spreadsheet that has all the license plates, foreign ones that I've spotted, or me and my boyfriend. Um, so what I'm currently doing, I just had a trip to Prague, and I saw a lot of them. So I'm currently trying to fill those out. I've already cropped all the images, so I can just throw them straight in here. And then it's going to be a matter of remembering where I spotted it, firstly. I'm putting it sort of here. Ticking it off. These are the ones where I've just written something in brackets. That means I spotted it in Prague, and I need to get the photo in, and then I can look through to see if I've missed any. I've already done some of them. You could see sort of around the place here. There. I've already done quite a lot of it. Well, I mean, I say quite a lot of it. I've put a lot in, but relatively I have done like nothing. there is a lot. And now that I'm looking at it, I don't actually remember where I left off, which is fun. I've done that one. This one I haven't done there. Sorry, this is me just trying to gauge where I left off. I think I remember putting that one in. Okay, I think I've pinpointed where I was. Yes, I have. Okay. So I'm gonna have to go out of full screen. I don't know if my chat is working. Hello, Matthew. Can you hear me? Because I haven't really tested this very much. Oh, bam. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to go pretty much entirely from memory and kind of find the streets where I located them or I saw them. So that's going to be fun. First one is this one here. So I'm replacing this one just because I got a higher quality image here. And it's fairly common, so I don't feel too bad replacing it. So I got it there. And I remember where I spotted it. It was on this little... Oh wait, no, I'm in the wrong place. It was this little square here, or this little triangle right next to this square. I saw it parked up on about there. I'm just gonna go there. It's gone for the entirety of Newtown. Can I get this road even? Usually this works. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna replace Czechia with Prague. Even though a lot of the addresses already have Prague in it. And then these ones were on Thursday. So I've kind of done it day by day. I've already filled out all of the ones I saw on Friday. Thursday I got the most, and I've only done a little bit of it. So fortunately I won't have to end stream in like 10 minutes. I'll probably move on to Joni Dash after I've done this, if I'm feeling up to it and this doesn't take hours. Alright, Danish plate was on this road. It was parked up about there. It was one of the first ones on this. There's a long row of parked cars, and it was sort of one of the first ones I saw on this row on Thursday during my morning walk. This is gonna serve as like a really interesting memory test for me, because there's some I'm not gonna recognize. I'd be shocked if I get all of them. Next one was on the same road actually, which is the Estonian one. Right here. We did actually see a Estonian plate before in the Holy Lands, but we were so shocked we didn't take a photo. So that's unfortunate, but oh well. So this one's more there, I believe. So yeah, it's really nice to actually have a photo of it now. I called it a revenge one. Next one. Oh, this is a good one. I saw 3 Belarusian plates, and somehow none of them had the same region code. One of them was for Homel, one was for Hrodna, and one was for Minsk. So that's number 3. I'm trying to remember which one's which. So I remember the 4. I know where the 4 was. The 7 the 7 was parked outside our hotel one time, or very close to it. I remember the road. This one I think was the first one I saw, which was down this road actually. That's the park. It was before the first cross, and it was just after some police cars here. So it was this sort of area. Okay. Next one is... oh, it's actually another Belarusian one. So this is the one we saw directly outside the hotel, or at least on one of the neighboring roads. This one's got the old region code for Minsk. It used to be 7, now it's 8 because they actually exhausted the entire 7 series. And this one was on here. I'm trying to think where he went. Went down here, and it was right here. And I'm going too far. Why was it in Hebrew? Okay, it's not anymore. I don't know how did I just copy paste the letter O? Don't know how I managed that. Next one is quite possibly my favorite one, which was the Liechtenstein plate. I really love the design of it, but I didn't get the greatest photo, which is gonna haunt me, I reckon. That doesn't look bad from a distance. This one was along this road. We saw it after the first bridge. Before we went there, it was about here. I'm not looking for the bar, I just need the road. There we go. I don't know why it's highlighted A is the title for this. Next one is the new Belarusian one, which was on the same road actually. So if you look at this one, as I put it in here, so right here, you'll see why it says green in a second. So the BY on the left, this sort of Belarus code, in 2020 they changed it so that any new number plates would have the BY as opposed to just it in black. They would have it in green. So that kind of automatically indicates that this is by far the newest one. Because the rest of them, the other two look a bit battered. This one's got like the rust and hole on it, and this one's the old number plate system. And then I can copy across here, because it was on the same day on the same road. Here we go. Next, this is one of the German ones. I forgot which one this was. Here is Saxony-Anhalt. Again, not a great quality image. Where I saw it, it was definitely along one of these roads, if not in all this main region. It may have actually... No, it was actually further down. This one was further... Wasn't quite by the park. I think it was... It was on the way back. So we were on this side of the road. I was driving just after a crossing by the park with the statue there. So yeah, it would have been around here. Okay. Next up's one of the Czech ones, actually. This is going to be the EU right here for Ústí nad Labem. These ones are difficult because a lot of them we saw as like a group. Was it that path? No. It was here. So there's like a little path you could see there. It's like a staircase up. We came out this park, went down this road. Yeah, we went down here first left, and then down here. So I think this one was one of the first ones we saw, so I think it was a bit up this road, if I'm not wrong. Next was... What was one of the new Croatian plate we saw. Congratulations, you've discovered my YouTube persona. Who? Oh, Joff. It took me a second. I had to read your name. I've never got into football stuff, but I know my brother play. I think my brother plays pro clubs or something similar. I'm not tapped in. Okay, Croatian plate would be here actually. That's not what I wanted to do. And then this one was outside the hotel, so it's easy enough. It was this road here. Okay. I just upload gold montages boring on like this spreadsheet. I mean, I really like the spreadsheet. I could see why people would find it boring, to be honest, though. Czechia. This is the antique plate. I don't know if there's any difference between them starting in a V or an A. I know they can only start in one of the two, but I don't really know the difference. I think I got one of each anyway. I love a spread. Oh yeah, you know it. I remember, I think it was Callum told me that you had a Eurovision one of some kind. So I thought you would be the man for this stream. Whoa, what am I looking at here? We must have taken this bridge. Yes, we did. No, we didn't. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, no, we did. We went up this. Yes, no, never mind. Okay. I remember my path now. This one was along this road. It was just after we came out of the cafe, so it was about there. I stopped working on after the Israel announcement. Yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you for that. So are you still tapped into Eurovision, or is it just this spreadsheet you've stopped doing? Historic Bulgaria win. Next one was a C plate, which I think was along the same roads over here. Wait, no. Yeah, it was that bridge. I keep messing up the bridge somehow. This one was about there. It was parked to your side of the road, what I've clicked, but whatever. I've already forgot which one I'm looking at. C. Right there. Oh, whoops, I didn't actually put it in the clipboard. I was uploading all the points and so on, and when I get to Israel, I'm going to have to write some stupidly big numbers and punch my laptop. Yeah, I'm massive into it, so just, yeah, okay. I was going to say, you surely can't abandon it because of one thing. When I get back on it, I have some time. I'm assuming I'm assuming everyone's exams are over by now. How do you think you did in them? Your theoretical maths? Something like that? Or am I completely misremembering? Big Yahoo can't control me. As much as I don't like the country, I find that nickname funny. Pure maths. Okay. Did you have exams this year then? Or are you doing like a PhD or something? Because I remember seeing your story. Theoretical subject. Yeah. It gets to a point where it's limited application, but it's very, yeah, I'd imagine it to be very useful for the stuff you're looking at. I graduated my master's last year and spent this year chilling. Ah, fair enough. I can remember during like exam time you were posting pictures where it looked like you were studying. Short course in data analytics, very cool. Honestly, I quite liked maths until like A level, then I hated it. I didn't even do the A level. I stopped after GCSE just because I wasn't finding it fun anymore. It wasn't as cool as it sounded. Is it? I imagine it's just computer related stuff, no? Excuse the dog noises, I can't really control it. Yeah, it was Excel. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Excel course, you say? I may have to switch degree. This one was pretty much in the exact same area. That was M. Now it's L. L was on the bridge, I remember that. Very elementary. Ah. I guess that's the thing with spreadsheets. If you're not, I feel like it's something you have to have a lot of passion behind because it is realistically it's quite strenuous and it's quite boring. But if you enjoy what you're doing on it, it's very fun. So this one was, oh no, it wasn't on the bridge yet. We were there about to go up and we saw it. That's a restaurant or a cafe even. I think this one was actually after the staircase. Hell yeah. I wish I had mega autistic. So sassy glitter music from strange European countries. I think the Eurovision's quite cool. I just haven't really ever got it into it, you know? I feel like if I set aside time and like watched it, I feel like I would get into it. It does seem like it'd be down my lane. Also, can we appreciate the like stripe pattern I've accidentally made here? Just out of pure chance, because I'm doing these in order of where I've saved them. Oh, it's about to get destroyed. It sucks ass, but I also love it. I imagine it's quite difficult to like it this year. The whole Israel thing. To be fair, I always found it bizarre how there's sort of both Australia and Israel. That bit always confused me a bit. So this one, I think, was the first bridge one, quite close to the end, right after we saw that. Why was that the expansion of the bridge? Thank you for clarifying that this is in fact Czechia. So you gotta do it again? Yep. There we go. But let's talk about the island. I may as well just mark the bridge. There's all Bulgarian. I can remember Callum immediately messaged me when Bulgaria won. And I saw it all over my feed as well because I followed the official Bulgaria account. Well, official in huge quotations. Yeah, oh my god. I didn't really have any beer, but yeah, everything was cheaper than Northern Ireland. There was a Japanese place I went to a few times because it did vegan food and it was really it had a vegan dish and it was just like a huge bowl of noodles and veg. It was so good, and like when I thought about the price, because obviously I'm not used to the Czech koruna as my currency of choice, and it's a weird 1 to 28 conversion. Like £1 is 28 koruna roughly. That's kind of what we were going off. And I converted it from koruna to GBP in my head, and I was like, oh my god, this was like a fiver, and I got another one. So maybe it didn't matter in the end. This was also on the bridge. Right there. Pretty much all the Czech ones are going to be either the first day or Thursday, the 11th. Because I realized halfway through that I expanded the Czechia list to have all the regions, because I didn't have it before. I knew I was going to be in Prague, so I felt like I could get all the regions, and sure enough I did. Which was good. I got all the Czech ones, to my knowledge. I also got 2 that I didn't know existed, which was interesting. Alright, this one's a small backtrack. The Luxembourg one, which is a very cool find in my opinion. Right here. It was also custom, I believe, because the format looks bizarre. Yeah, the normal one has 2 letters, 5 numbers, or 4 numbers. This one just had 5 numbers. When I was in Poland, it was easy because the zloty is almost 20p. Yeah. Whoops, I mispronounced it. Zloty. I think the L's, or the L for line's a W. Yeah, that sounds easy. What timesing by 28 is a little bit more difficult. I guess dividing, or either way, dividing or multiplying is both pronounced what it. I mean, yeah, I quite like looking at other languages. Should be about there. I did learn a tiny bit of Czech for the hot trip as well, but like very elementary stuff. I didn't give myself a lot of time since there was exams, or I had exams coming up to the trip, so I also had a lot of camps I had to go to, so it was a bad time for me to try and learn a language almost, in fact not almost, from scratch. This one is also the bridge. It's T. I think this was at near the end of the bridge. I'm probably just going to write write it down as the bridge though. Because this one was parked directly outside of it. That's the bridge name. Okay. It's going to be a bit boring for a bit because I need to get all the check ones in, but very soon you'll see I had some interesting ones. I did not delete the right one there, I don't think. What one did I just copy? U. Wait, what? I have two U's. Oh, this one's way higher quality. I'm going to throw that in. I tried to make this as, like, coherent as possible, but it wasn't very easy. So this one was parked down the road. We were walking back this way. That's the tunnel. It was on this road here. This is really exercising the orienteering / nav part of my brain. Trying to A, remember where all of these are, and B, find it on a map. Next one was the J. This one was just down that road I mentioned. We took this side. Got to here. I feel like I've lost myself a bit here. That was that road. It was the old one. Does this go down to the mall area? I mean, it looks like it. You come into training tomorrow? Probably not, unfortunately. I need to get back in shape. I haven't been playing much dodgeball either, so... I think what's around here. Oh no, I should... I want to be going more. I'm never really in Belfast right now, though. Okay. Oh yeah, there was this French one. I forgot about that. And this one was... where? 73. So this one. I think I remember the road. It was down this main one, near the end of it. Stepanska. Okay. Next one is a very low quality Polish one. Poland mentioned. It's the Z for West Pomerania. I don't actually know how to say it in Polish, I only know the English adaptation. It's a very poor image, but I thought we already had the Z, so I didn't focus on getting a great one. It was down this little road here, on the other side of it. If I'm not wrong, yeah. Because this is the Sony, yeah. This is about there. Okay, next one, let me see. Belgium just scored. There's a game going on right now? Belgium, Egypt? You've got to be kidding me. Hell yeah, go Belgium. Where you been all week? I know the World Cup's on. I don't, as I said, I don't keep up with football. I'm aware of what was it? I'm aware of the 1-1 Cabo Verde to Spain. I'm also aware that was it? I think it was Qatar. Harambled. Who was it? Brazil? Not Brazil. Was it Germany? They went like 1-1. 0-0, not 1-1. Oh, for the Spain Cabo Verde game? Yeah, and Qatar Haram Switzerland, that's who it was. Oh wait, yeah, Germany's in the it's in the Curacao group. And Scotland beat someone as well. Is that who I'm thinking of? Scotland beat a pretty big country, didn't they? Can't remember who. Was it Yeah, Haiti. Okay, so not the biggest. Your bull knowledge is like my shooting. I don't watch football. I don't know what to say. Okay, looks like one of these hasn't cropped properly somehow. Don't know if that's... I somehow didn't crop it or I just sent the wrong one to myself. Okay, the answer was I sent the wrong one. Alright, next one is the Z. Nobody... Apparently not. I mean, I put the link on my story. Anyone is welcome. Meant to be 4 people watching. One of them might be... It might count me as one, because I have a widget that has the live chat, and I don't know if that counts up. The Z one was... Oh, it was down... Not this street. Down left. Near this roundabout. Oh, up here. It was up here. Is it just going to give me Old Town? Yeah. Oh well. What if... Yeah. He needs money. I need to go donate. Alright, this next one's one of the freakiest ones I've ever seen. I don't even know if I have it in the spreadsheet. I'll be very shocked if I do. I may have put it in already. I do not have it in. I saw one of these. Donate to Elon Musk. He does need it, doesn't he? Trade. Export plate. It's like, yeah, it's like that. Can I get a good photo of it though? That's the post 2020. That's the 2026 one. I would love to find that one. The pink number plate. That's a German one. I have a physical version of one of these in my drawer. Pink plate, yeah. It's really good. It's really nice looking, but it's probably quite difficult to find. I may just have to go the world site. Is it just a temporary plate? I thought it was a trade. Maybe they just don't have the new one in. Because yeah, this one's been running since the new system. F is France. So I'm going to have to go 2 rows above, merge here. No, I'll just bring these up one. Merge those. Whoops. And this is an export from 2010 to 2026. It's actually stopped doing that system. And is now using the pink ones. What is Finland? F-I-N, Fin. It's one of the very few three-letter ones, which we kind of take for granted since we're... we take it for granted because Ireland is IRL. So the Finland one is right here, F-I-N. And they always have the little dot in the middle, which makes it quite distinct from a distance. Yeah, we saw one. I saw one of those export plates, which made me very happy. And this was in the Palladium parking center. Prague. And then directly next to it, actually, I saw a Slovenian plate from Ljubljana. I need to stop hitting that button. This was our first one. I've already got these two in, but they were both spotted next to each other on Friday. This was the only Thursday one. I did it again. That's making me wonder if I've actually spelt it like that in any other boxes. What if I do... How do you do it? Isn't it Control F? Yep. Parg? I didn't even spell it right. Parg? Oh, I haven't actually spelled it right so far. You should find out who owns all these cars, make a group chat. That would take so long. I've got quite a lot. And also we saw... our first African one. There was a Moroccan one. And also our first Asian one, which was a Kurdish Iraq one. Which is an absolutely insane pull. Hello, me. Floral link up. Hell yeah. I didn't think this would be the place for it, but knock yourselves out. Any Lithuanian? Yes, two. We saw this one in Oswestry, and then this one, I saw one in the parking lot I kept going to because it had a lot of plates, and I messed up the photo for it, and then on my way back, I looked at the photo, I was like, oh, I really fucked up that one, and then this was sitting next to me as I did that, so I got revenge. So we've got a modern one and the 2004 series now, which is really nice. We've actually got the entirety of the Baltics now. Beforehand, we only had Estonia and an old Lithuanian plate. Any others you want to inquire about? Is any plates say Jov on them? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think so, because it's quite rare you get 3 letters in a row. I wonder if Germany could have one. Let's check. Because they can have 3-letter codes. They have a Jev, not a Jov though. I'm trying to think what else could have 3 letters. Finland could have 3 letters. It'd be quite easy to find which counties have you got for some. We've got all of them. We haven't listed them out yet. I imagine it'd be pretty quick to find all of them because we kind of see all of them on a daily basis. We did put down some of the exhausted / no longer used ones. So we have LK for Limerick. Now it's L. North Tipperary and South Tipperary are now just Tipperary, but they used to have TN and TS. Then Waterford used to be WD. And all of these were updated around 2014 when they brought in the new system where you have 3 numbers in the beginning. There's no J here. You WH one. For Westmeath, that one's not exhausted, is it? What's special about Westmeath? Am I missing lore here? I keep actually hitting that tab. It's just the thumbnail that I made before this. Next one's Salzburg, which I'm shocked. Fun fact: the first Austrian plate we ever saw was in Belfast, and it was a federal plate, so it was a member of Parliament in Belfast. And we double checked. The first letter was an A, which means it wasn't just we didn't see the symbol correctly. It was definitely a federal plate. We unfortunately didn't get a photo because it was there for a few. It was only there for like a second. It was heading towards the Wetherspoons. Near Botanic, which was honestly the funniest part. The Austrian president's going for a cheeky spoons visit. Where was I? Salzburg, that's right. That was in the parking. Iremiabu. Is that someone? Iarmi? Yarmi? Yarmi. Is this a person? Qatar mentioned, yeah. And then here. Ah, okay. So why the Abu and then the Qatar flag? Oh, are those like the colors of? Are those like the colors of Westmeath? I know a lot of the GAA flags are just like two colors like that. That's so funny. I can't lie. That's clever. Okay, fair enough. I like that. I was wondering why there was a Qatari flag. Clever. Applaud. And then Abu was like, "Come on, ah." I thought you were trying to point to, like, Abu Dhabi, and I was like, "That's not Qatari." Where was I? Latvia. That's where I was. Somehow I haven't got the Latvian one in yet. Right here, modern Latvian. Next one's another one of the very low quality German ones I saw. The German plates were everywhere in Prague. So a lot of them I didn't get great photos for. Also, like 50% of them were Bavarian, which made my job a bit more difficult. This one was WE, I think. Yes, WE should be Thuringia. Evil Poland. Is that Latvia or Indonesia? Important question. I'm ahead. I've got jobs to do. All right, see you later. I'll probably be streaming for quite a bit if you want to pop back in later. I might be playing GeoGuess or Geometry Dash though. I'm not sure which one I'll go for yet. Latvia? What about Latvia? I did say Latvia a minute ago, I suppose. We did see a Latvian plate, modern. Hilariously enough, Gabriel, I'm not that good. We originally thought this old Lithuanian one. We thought LT was Lithuania at first. So we thought this one was Latvian. We didn't know the code for Latvia was LV, because LT realistically could be either Lithuania or Latvia. They both have LT. So this was this one here was over here for the longest time before we realised. Is Indonesia or Monaco? Yeah, I know that. The brighter red makes me think Indonesia, but I know the LT United came sick for Lithuania in Eurovision 2006. See, I feel like this is what people... The feeling I just felt of how impressed I was that you knew that is... I imagine what people think when I'm pulling, like, number plate facts. Like, out of my ass. Thank you, Jov. That was an experience I wanted. It was an iconic performance, not the nichest one I could cut. Well, I imagine you could... If anyone's going to know the niche ones, it's you. Nichest isn't a word. I actually never thought about that. I've never had to say most niche, I don't think. I swear I've heard people say nichest, but I don't think I've ever said it myself. It does sound incorrect, to be fair. Now that I'm actively thinking about it. Dutch one. Dutch ones are weird. Have we got this one? No, we do not. Bless me. I don't know why the Dutch ones are this weird sort of amalgamation of this almost the same thing. There's even multiple being introduced every year. And there's so many of them and they're all so identical. Making a spreadsheet of these was hell. Like, the dates are just all over the place. And this one was also in the parking. Yeah, I farmed that. I farmed the parking lot. It's the biggest one in Prague. On our plate spotting account, I put up a post asking if anyone knew any good spots, and someone... One of the biggest plate spotting websites reached out to us and told us about Palladium parking, the parking lot. And yeah, I just went there and farmed. It was great, to be fair. It's where I saw the Moroccan one. Some would call it Haramble, but... ah well. This one was also in parking. This one was across the road from me. This is going to be one that I actually have to go back and look for. I know the road it's on, at least. So it was on my way back from the parking. It was on this road and the other side of the road. After the junction. Whoops. I believe it's still the Thursday ones, because this was on my walk back from the parking. And then this one, I believe, was my walk there, if I'm not mistaken, and it's one of the Swiss ones. I really like the Swiss plates because they're very small on the front. So the back of them's like normal European size, but the front of them is just tiny. I didn't actually know this until I saw one in person for the first time, and then the back of them's really cool as well. That's not how they actually look. The shield's off, but you have the flag of Switzerland. You'll have the canton code, and then the canton flag, which I think it's really nice. And you can have it in US standard format or EU standard format, which I really like. And it is also, if I'm not wrong, the longest standing license plate system in the world right now, as it has been going since 1932, I think, 1934. It's got the oldest ongoing one. It's approaching 100 years old, which is quite scary. Almost like yesterday, I was seeing Switzerland come out of its new plate system. This was on this road. EU over US and everything. Yeah, unfortunately. I honestly just want to avoid the country as much as possible right now. Which is a shame because we don't have any North American plates, and the best place to go for them is unfortunately the US, since they have the most. They seem to know the most foreign plates. Good Switzerland. I really like Switzerland. Have I not put the L plate in already? Oh, I haven't. Wow. I really thought I had that one. This one was in the alleyway, or I say alleyway, it's a road next to our hotel. This one here. Are you like ranking? No. So it's just a spreadsheet that has all the ones that we've spotted. I had a trip to Prague recently, and I saw a lot of them, so I'm just putting them into the spreadsheet. It's not a ranking, it's just trying to spot as many of them as we can. So you can see I've kind of got all the countries laid out. There's some that we think are much cooler than others. There was this French trade plate I saw. There was a Georgian one. I saw a Gibraltar one. I saw a German diplomat. There was a Liechtenstein one driving down the road, which is my personal favourite plate. It's also one of the oldest plate systems in the world. There's a custom Luxembourg one. This was before the Prague trip, but it's another one of my favourite plates. It's hard trying to rank them. There's also so many of them. Ranking all the ones that we've spotted would take probably quite a long time. Alright, so I think now, yes, now I'm on to the 10th. Actually don't have too many left. I've got about 20. Alright, so these next ones are going to be 1006. I'm going to have to remember that. I also need to add a new row. See, I saw a lot of the CD is meant to be what it is, like core diplomatic. But I saw one that was XS. I'm assuming it was non-diplomatic personnel. Jesus Christ. That's just a custom one. HC. Why is there a bunch of these codes? What the hell is that? It's just a diplomatic one. One watching, bro, fell off. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate it. I can't find a single XS one. Oh, that is really nice. I would love to see that one. The diplomatic ones are always so cool. Bro never fell off. That's a fair point. Project Hail Mary. I actually saw a PHM plate, but it was an old commercial one. Another XX. Maybe they've exhausted the XX and are doing XS. Haha, because it's in excess. How do I search up XS? Still nothing. Okay, I guess we'll have to use the XX as a reference then. So an EFN plate. An EFN plate? Not familiar with that acronym. Never mind. Okay, sorry. We'll do that for clarification. Because I believe they should be the same thing. Since usually, in the UK, for example, on diplomat plate, you get D for diplomat and X for non-diplomatic staff. So it's actually very similar. There you go. So you have the D for a diplomat and then X for staff. Oh, whoops. How did my OBS get over here? Look it up after stream so you get banned. What are you making? What are you going to make me search up here? Okay, I'll have a look after then. Okay, next is the normal diplomat plate for Czechia. This one had the CD in a weird place, but it seems it could just be pretty much anywhere in that last 4-digit sequence. No way to... Yeah, the Vatican City has license plates. There was some sort of event in the Vatican recently, and you could spot them. So there was a whole wave of a few people who got a photo. The Pope got around it. There is the Pope-mobile, to be fair. If I'm not wrong, if you go to the thing here, I remember there was a... Yeah, it was something like this, where there's a screenshot from the Wikipedia article here. It may have been reprimanded since then, but it used to say that there was someone who... They stopped using the word Pope-mobile because it was undignified, and then it immediately referred to it as the Pope-mobile again. Which I found funny. Yeah, the Pope-mobile. That's like an old Vatican plate. The new ones are, I think, CV and then 5 numbers. Yeah. And it's a really... In my opinion, it looks really disappointing. Like, I wouldn't think anything of that if I saw it. The only reason I would think of something is because, well, I know that's a Vatican plate. And I get hyped as fuck. Because what's it doing in, like, Belfast? Berlin plate, which can actually only be the letter B at the beginning, which is really nice. There's very few German places where you can only have one code. There's only Hamburg, Bremen, and not Bavaria. How on earth have I managed that? Berlin. Berlin can only be a B, Bremen can only be HB, and then Hamburg can only be HH. And then the rest of them have like multiple codes. So the code at the beginning is like related to the city or like the county. It's like a second level subdivision. And then this little sticker down here has a distinct design depending on the region or the Bundesländer. Is that where the Hamburglar lives? What, HB? Bremen? I like that. I like that concept that the Hamburglar lives in Bremen. This one was really cool because it has an umlaut in the county code. Just realised I didn't put in the... Wait a minute, I haven't been doing it for a while. I haven't been doing the... I didn't do it for the diplomats. Okay, this Berlin one was on this road over here. And it was just after this corner, so right there. It's going to be 10/06/2026 in Nove Miesto. Okay, what other ones have I missed here? No Hamburg. Okay, fair enough. That would that would make more sense. Okay, these were both around the same place. They were over in the sort of central bit here. Novi Miastro. I'm assuming that's New City. Novi Miastro? Miasto. I didn't realize there's no R. What language is that? Because it's really similar to Czech. Stary Miasto. Yeah, I'm assuming that's Old Town. Because the Old Town is Stare Miasto in Czech. Polish? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, you said you were in Poland at one point. Is that why you know a bit of Polish? It's not right, 2006. And then this one was over here, near Chachisi Dum. I went to Stary Miasto in Varsov once. Very cool. I think Poland's another country I do want to go to. Northern Polish for one was around 15 stopped. Fair enough. I don't have the most expansive language list myself. I know a bit of Spanish. I've been learning Norwegian since I think the 23rd of December 2023 I started, and I've been kind of on and off it since. And I learned a bit of Czech recently. I could also read a lot of scripts, but that's just because of GeoGuessr. Hola, soy Dora. Yeah. Okay, this one was... Oh, okay. If I'm not wrong, it was one of these roads. I think it was the central one. And it drove past me. What on earth? Transfer Amigo? Can you... well, I know what it means. How badly do you want me to say it? And why? What are your intentions here, Jov? Okay, that should be those filled out now. Okay, next one. OL, which is this one here for Lower Saxony. I will invent Finsky. Oh god, I don't actually remember where this one was. I think it was parked near our hotel down here, in front of this Asian store. Ja pierdolę Satana. I'm assuming Satana is meant to be like one of their swear words. Because it's very similar in... That's not the right thing. It's very similar in languages like Germanic ones. They would usually just say Satan as a Yeah, I know it's literally Satan, but is it used sort of like as a like filler cuss word, similar to how we would just say fuck randomly, as like an exclamation? I could be wrong on that. I know some languages do that at least. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say because Norwegian's similar, often used in frustration. Yeah. I may not have this next one on the spreadsheet either. Oh, I do. Perfect. Already added it. This one's kind of hard to see, but the font's green on it. It's not the most obvious in the photo I got. It's not a great photo. I was driving down this road. Fito, yeah, I've heard that one before. Oh, this one was a much better photo of one I've already ticked off, I think. Yeah, it's a much better photo. As you can see, I know the important words. I think I know shockingly little about cussing in the languages I know. Which is shocking knowing me. I love to cuss the referee out. You would think I'd know it in multiple languages. That one was right there. I'm very familiar with that one. Next one's another Polish one. G. Which I actually forgot which region that is. I think it's Pomerania. Yeah. And this one was down here again. It was another. I actually saw two different Polish ones down there. I never realised that. Duolingo has me learning about hobbies now, and ice hockey is yakieko, which I think is a cool word. If I'm saying it right, that's cool. I don't know how to say the double A with the umlauts. I thought it was like ah, because I remember it in. Oh, I know. Am I thinking of it wrong? Not a bad effort. Actually, I could probably use this tab. It's a bad way to word it. Yeah, but that's not the double umlaut A. Ah, yeah. So that one's like a ah. Open front and roundabout. Ah, okay. See, that's... Oh, it's just lengthened. Is that right? Okay, so is it just longer? Is it like the difference of ah and ah? Okay, I can get down with that. Czech is fairly similar. If you see a vowel or the letter Y with an accent over it, it typically means you just lengthen it. The exception is like an E with a caret over it is like yeah as opposed to eh. Double letters in Finnish always make the sound just longer. Okay, good to know. I can now be more accurate with my... Oh, whoops. I forgot I copied that. I can now be more accurate with my Finnish reading in GeoGuessr. So like O is normal O, and then O is like when you have a light bulb moment. Oh. I love trying to explain sounds over text. Back up to Austria for 2 in a row here. These are our last two. So the SW for Lower Austria. Lower Austria was very prevalent for some reason, which I guess it is. I believe it's the one that surrounds Vienna. I could be wrong on that. This one was. The hotel was here. It was up this road. Austria. We have an Austria fan. GB was there. For Styria. I was absolutely hunting for like an Albanian plate on the last day, and unfortunately empty-handed. Wait, whoops, this one was on this road. It was driving away from me, hence the really bad photo. Jabanska, sounds fun to say. Have you seen it? If you're asking me if I've seen a film, the answer is almost guaranteed to be no. I'm sorry. This one was outside our hotel. Parked up about there. Well, actually, this is probably the first. Oh, it is the first day now, so this is the 9th. I've definitely missed one or two that I'll have to put in manually. Like, I know this was on the Thursday, and I haven't got it yet. The rest of these were on the first day anyway, so that's good. I shouldn't be missing too many. I think that's Zoolander. Sacha Baron Cohen. Sacha Baron Cohen's done too much. If I'm not, he was the dictator and Borat, wasn't he? Please tell me I at least got that right. I've already forgot what I'm looking for. Oh, it appears I've missed out quite a lot here. Whoops. Oh, it's the Slovak one I'm looking for. Oh yeah, it was replacing this one for a better photo. Then this one was... Okay, so Prague Airport took down. It went right there, down there. I think it was around there on the motorway. I could be wrong. This is the 9th, sorry. Need to get that in my head. Yeah, I've seen a bit of The Dictator. I started watching it and haven't finished yet. And I saw Borat quite a while ago. My first realization with the movie was the very beginning. Like almost... I think it's like the first few minutes, or the first minute, you can immediately tell it's not Kazakhstan, because there's a pole behind him. That's a Romanian telephone pole. Which is a bit unfortunate. So he's never actually in Kazakhstan. I think we're down at this part. I think it must have been around the same bit. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just saying, yeah, that's something I spotted when I watched it. I think it was around here. Don't know what I'm trying to do. We even just search up Borat. Hometown. I think it was, yeah, right there. That's like a concrete pole with holes in it. We don't really get that in Hungary and Romania. And later on, like about a minute later, there's another one that has a yellow paint on the side of it. And that's something you would only see in, or you would only see on Romanian poles as opposed to Hungarian. Right, I'm going to head off now because I'm working tomorrow, but I'll join your next stream. I want to see some GeoGuessr. Okay, I mean, you can watch back on this one if you want. I'm just about to finish up the plates now. I've got 5 more, and then I'm going to have to fill in some of the gaps. Why does this keep doing that? Because I've realised that I've got quite a lot of them. Alright, see you later, Jov. Adios. See you later. Well, this is another one I need to actually get in here. License plate. This is a really niche one. I don't think I'll be able to find a photo of it. But the difference between it is it's got 2 stars instead of stickers. So if you go to the check ones, there's meant to be 2 stickers like this. You can see it on here. There's 2 stickers. Instead of that, it will have 2 little dots. I think what I'll actually do is I'll insert 2 rows here. Combine these to there. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Like that. Copy this one down. We'll do bike rack and then 2 stars to sort of represent that. I think works best. There we go. And this was... I think it was somewhere down here I saw it. Another Gabriella. I think it was around... no, it was before the tunnel. Might have been about there. Next one was the Polish one, the last one that I was eyeing because I realised I hadn't filled it out yet. PY, there we go. Can I not do this? Okay, this next one, I'm gonna have to find the name of this. No, not this one. Sort of like a white statue of the head. It's like a head in a pair of hands. It's really tall. We also saw this, but it's not what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, the one I'm trying to look for is completely mugged by this one, apparently. You still planning the Prague trip? No, we've already done it. So this is just me filling out the sort of number plates that I saw. onto our spreadsheet. I need to find this photo. There we go, it's there. Oh, great. Okay, I'm just going to try and screenshot it, I guess, then. That's it there. I'll see if that can... if I could do anything with that. That is simply not it. Nest? Yes, that's it. Okay. It was right outside this we saw it. Or I saw the Polish one. So it was 09, 06, 2026. Next one's just the electric plate for Czechia, which is at Prague Airport. Next one was the first one I saw, which is at K, which I put an L in somehow. I don't know how I've managed that. This one was also Prague Airport. That is a diabolical list. Yeah, it's very long. Have you... well, yeah, I took a photo of them. And then I cropped them and I sent them over on like a Google Drive to myself. And I'm just copying them across now. But yeah, it's getting to become quite a long list, I do agree. Which I suppose is what we wanted. Okay, so I'm missing... missing a few here. Right, so I forgot to put some of them on the drive, hence why there's these in brackets. That's me sort of annotating where some of them were, where the ones I spotted in Prague are meant to be. So just to make sure I've got everything in, which I clearly haven't. Okay. I remember seeing this one. Okay, there's one of them. It's not going to be fun finding the top one there. Okay, I found one of them, which is this one here. It's going to be a bit of a hunt through my photos for a bit here. I don't know if there's any others I'm missing, but hopefully nothing that's too difficult to find. This one was on this road right here on the left side, or the west. I could spell. Oh, whoops, that was on the 10th. That was right before we got hit by Poseidon's wrath, because it started raining extremely heavily. Okay, so I'm looking for E. Apparently saw an. Well, Prague is going to be the very easy one to find since that was. That's the code for Prague. It's where we were. I'd be shocked if I can't find that one. Prague. I guess it's just a matter of trying to find the highest quality one that I have. I have plenty of photos of like Prague plates in the background of things. Okay, I found the E one, which is the second one from the top there. It's actually quite well angled for me already, which is nice, so I can just kind of throw it in. So you just send it over to myself. Trying to find it in my photos is the tough bit. I think it's this one. Yes, there we go. I do want to spot a USA. I've really wanted to. We've got a plate from 3 continents. So there was one of them was absolutely insane, which is a Kurdish Iraqi plate. So you see the normal Iraq plate just says IRQ on the side. This one has a KR under it, and that's exactly what we found. That was just sitting on a main road. I almost didn't see it at first because I was like, what is that? And in a parking lot, I saw this, which is a Moroccan plate. They do this little thing where they give you the Arabic numeral, or not numeral, the Arabic letter, and the Latin letter, sort of on top of each other, if it's a vehicle that's meant to be used for traveling. But for vehicles that are supposed to be staying local inside the country, we'll only have the Arabic letter, which is something I didn't actually know until I looked into it. So where was I? Oh yes, the E. Right here. I didn't like the formatting of it. I've had friends who have spotted USA plates, but I don't count them unless I see them. So they could spot them, tell me where it is, and then I come over and see it myself and take a photo. That counts. But it's meant to be ones that I or my boyfriend have seen before, like in person. Okay, this one was on the bridge over here. This was on the 10th. Oh wait, no, it was on the 11th, I think, because that's when we were doing the bridge. But yeah, a US plate would have been crazy because we haven't spotted one of those before. It's one of the ones we want to get, but yeah, don't really want to go to the US in the current climate. Okay, I just need a Prague plate, which I'm sure I've got plenty somewhere. It's just finding them. Here's a Prague plate. Yeah, almost all the Czech ones there were, weirdly enough, from Prague. So I knew I'd have one knocking about my camera roll somewhere. If I somehow didn't get a Prague plate, that'd be kind of funny. Somehow in none of my photos. Going to USA is good, but most of it I don't want to go because I don't know if it's fair enough. I'm more just scared of like the current political climate and the amount of I think guns are a bit out of control there, to be perfectly honest. And where did I put this photo? I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. Prague plate. There we go. And this one was outside our hotel, which was here, a bit down the road. It's on the 11th. Okay, any others I've missed? This one, oh yes, I haven't put that one in somehow. Absolutely diabolical looking plate. It doesn't really look like a plate photo from far away. It's very low quality because I saw it once and it was very bizarre looking. Oh yes, yes, so it's like a... It depends on the country. So for some of them, for example, like Estonia doesn't have a lot of different plate types, and also it's very far away from where we live, so we didn't include it, or we didn't include many different things for it. Some of them have coherent region codes, so we can easily have a nice little list of those. Some of them either have too many or not a good system for them, so we don't really include them. But for countries we're planning to go to in the future, or have like confirmed we're going to, we expanded out a bit more. So I was going to Prague, so I added all of these different plates. We're probably going to go on a road trip at some point, either this year or next, in which we're doing a little trip around all the European micronations. So I'm going to expand those out a bit. Also expanding out France. Spain's probably going to be in it too. Belgium, Netherlands, Switzerland we've already expanded out quite a bit. Maybe Germany, Austria as well. Italy, since we have to get to San Marino. Things like that. That's how we sort of gauge how much we want to, or how in detail we want to go for them. And then some of them we kind of add. So this one, for example, we didn't have this until I spotted this plate. So then I just made a new line and added this one in. Sounds like a great plan. Thank you. We have been doing it for a good year or so now. Oh, I didn't even put the Swedish one in. Wow, okay. I thought that was a cool find because we've somehow never spotted a Swedish one before. Okay, where was it? Where did I put this plate? I'm not seeing it. I definitely got a photo of it somewhere. There we go, I found it. Just need to put it over. Okay, hopefully this is the last one. And then this one was on this big road here. I think it was right before this turn by Ugo. This is on the 10th, I think. No, 11th it would have been. I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, hello. I just saw this one on my camera roll as well. I was scrolling it past and I gave it a second look because I didn't remember seeing it. Anyway, head out to sleep next week. Next week we'll work at a farm in the middle of nowhere in Russia. Sounds like fun. Alright. Have a good night. See you later. Hello, Adam. Alright, I'm trying to try and find where I left this one. It's annoying because I swiped past this one. Since I saw it, I double took and I didn't put it in. There it is. So it's around there. Okay, there we go. Should be here. Yep. And this could be I or S in the old system. And this plate was along this road here. Alright, anything else I forgot? This one, okay. French temporary export, Bhutan plate, Bermuda plate. Fuck, marry, kill. Ooh, okay. What was Bermuda's plate again? I don't have it listed here. Oh, have I missed it out? I thought it was sort of similar to a standard UK one. I'll double check. Yeah, okay. I can get down with that. Alright. Marry Bhutan plate. Okay, Adam, important question. French temporary export, 2026 or 2010 series? Because that makes a huge difference. Oh, okay, it's okay. I feel like I have to kill the temporary export. Marry Bhutan, fuck Bermuda. That's my answer. French temporary is cool and all, but the 2026 one. L take. Okay. That's the new one. I really like it. The old one was also really cool, but I like the new color. And then Bhutan. How could you not? How could you not? What's your answer for it? Okay, I need to find this French one now. Okay, in order listed. French. You'd kill Bermuda? I could see that. As long as you're marrying Bermuda or Bhutan, then I'm chill with that opinion. And this was outside the museum, which was on this road here, I think. No. There it is. Oh, actually, sorry, this was the 12th. Okay, that should be all of them now. And that's the current statistics for it now. Very nice. Almost halfway there, but then again, there's going to be more added if we find them. I'm also going to expand out a few countries that we're planning to go to soon. So it's going to go down a bit. Alright, with that out of the way, let's run the guesser. Let's do arbitrary world. Okay, immediate Austria. Probably, why did it stop me there? Probably more like, I'd say maybe the more like the hilly area there. Take that. And we'll go to 31-hour extreme. I'm good, thank you. A plateau in Lesotho? I have no idea what this is. You're furry? Yeah. This looks like sort of a plateau. Oh, way over there. Whoops. Me too. Nice. I hate US Canada 50-50s. The hills are weird. It makes me want to go like Appalachia almost. Maine also makes sense. Thurian. Like a Therian? That's... I'm not familiar with that word. Okay, this is probably southern Mexico. Oh, it could be Ecuador actually. I like Ecuador a bit more from the mountains. It was southern Mex. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think Therian's really my thing, but you do you, you know. This is like probably quite close to Tallinn. Take that. Turkey, surely. I could see this being like the mountains over here, maybe. It feels dry though. Could be more central. I don't, because I'm not rich. First, you just go for like thousands, Partial ones are a bit cheaper. I'd probably go for a partial one when I've saved up a bit more. But right now I don't have the funds for it, especially because I'm in university. It's draining me already. What do you even go for this? This could be like 7 different European countries. I'm scared it's going to be Estonia. Yep. Did you ever go San Marino on this? Or is this just Italy and I'm tweaking? Yeah, entirely Italian plates, okay. Probably slightly more southern, I'd guess. Wow, over there, it looked really dry. I'm making your own. I have the head. Very cool. I've never understood how people could make them. They seem. It seems really difficult to me. Oh god, I'm really bad at Brazil. If I knew better, I'd probably be able to get this. It looks very distinct. Like my brain went to Acre first, but could be just like outside of it, maybe. Nowhere close. Okay. I'm the head of a household. Very nice, Adam. Thank you. I guess you are the head landlord. What is this? Sugarcane Gen 3. It looks like Southeast Asia. I could see Philippines. Could maybe see a weird Malaysia as well. I think I'm most set on Philippines. I don't know what island to go though. This feels weird. Maybe like a central one? Panay, yeah. Joshy, do you... I'm not answering that question. I feel like me not wanting to answer it is your answer. This looks like the Czech sign, but I'm not sure. Because it doesn't feel like Czech, yeah. I mean, it could be from the Poles. I don't know. All of this stuff's really weird. I'm gonna be way off here. No, I'll take it. Did you hear he died? I know Oliver Tree died. Wherever you got your sources from. Surely we just go like Sri Lanka on this, I thought. Where's that Thai? I could see Thailand on this, but it feels weird. I guess it's a concrete road. Maybe a bit more over here. More north. Scraps in my chat. Left drive. A name of some guy called Mohammed. I was gonna go Senegal, but it's driving left. So maybe Kenya? I don't think it would be Namibia. It could be one of these over here. Ghana? I wouldn't even have considered Ghana. Wow. Never thought... I didn't think the coverage went that far north. This is Texas. Unfortunately not. We're both wrong on that one. Okay. I feel like this is just going to be somewhere in Russia, I don't know. I'm going to go fairly close. Yeah, I'm horrible at Russia. Guatemala, surely. I mean, the one you're on now. This one, Texas? Surely it's just Thailand, right? I guess the bollards are up ahead. This feels quite weird. Sort of redder rocks / soil. So maybe more towards Vientiane. This rigorous landscape makes you want to go more north, though. So, like, maybe it's just in this region. Not really. I was really close to the border, though. Uruguay, Argentina, 50-50. Definitely looks like Uruguay. Yeah, Tunis. Redder rocks in New Zealand. I didn't think they were. I don't really think of New Zealand for having a lot of red rocks. I think this is just near Muscat. There's a lot of these mountains over here. The road's kind of going north, so maybe something here could work. I feel like it's definitely this mountain range. It's just hard to find a road for it. Could be this one. Now is the southern mountains. They look so similar. Go to France. Like physically? That may take me a while. I would never get Taz on that. Go to France. What do you mean go to France? Like in game? This kind of just looks like the central region here. Yeah. I know, right, Adam? Driving right. I was gonna go Kenya. What drives right and looks like this in Africa? I guess it could be like a... Do you ever go Panama? This feels really bizarre. Yeah, I thought Kenya, but it's on the right. You know, GeoGuessr. Well, it's kind of hard to go there unless I get a drop there. Indonesia. I studied Indo for a bit, but still really difficult to get something out of these. Kind of think it's like down here. Really? Goody Eiffel Tower. Why? I know on the dumb test you can find the Eiffel Tower. Some of these I probably won't know. Oh, this is just that, yeah. This is this point down here, Key West. This is the, yeah. Adam's annoying. What? Okay. Should I know what this is? Well, I felt like it was just gonna be like California. Actually, what direction's the water? Yeah. No idea. Some area, I don't know. Can't be bothered guessing that. It's just Washington Monument. It's just the Coliseum. Give me Eiffel Tower. White House. Is this supposed to be the UAE? Yeah. That's not, is United King. Okay. That's me. This is just that one Dutch castle, I believe. Got this already. Christ the Redeemer. Okay, again. does not want to give me this. Hell is this one? I assume it's just Monaco. Okay. It's big news, to be fair. He did die. Why is everything but the Eiffel Tower coming up here? Stop giving me Key West. I get it, bro. There we go. What now? I'm on no move. Okay, hang on. I'd say this is one of the more interesting chat experiences I've ever had. This one's interesting. Is this just Shanghai? This one actually caught my interest. Oh, it's north. It's like here or something. Nice. I'm baffled to say the least about what's going on. When and where is it? That's a big deciding factor. Okay, Eiffel Tower. Go to the bushes. Not like over here. Friday. I should actually be there. Okay, I'm at the bushes. Go along the trees. Until when? Okay. Is this where I'm meant to be? This is an interesting trip. Keep going. Okay. Good time for the Google Street View man to come round. Mid construction. Okay, I'm at a wall. Unfortunately, there's a stream delay, so I've just seen the word stop now. Unless you meant for me to go here. I'll go left. Okay. This is as left as I can go. Go along like this way. To here. What are you getting? What are you getting me to do here? I'll go right. Okay. Until what? What am I looking for here? I know, right, Adam. What am I looking for? Keep going until the van. There's a van here. The blue van. Blue van. Is this one? Okay, what about it? Okay, I suppose. Are you going to tell me to go down here and take a left? Because these directions seem fairly non-specific and just to make me go around in a circle. Okay, I'm at the end of the street. Let me guess, I go here and I go down this way. Quick question, is this just making me loop back to the Eiffel Tower? Is this just making me loop? Because there was a more efficient path to this place. Okay. Like, is this just a monumental waste of my time? Okay, I'm here. No, it's not. Okay. Keep going. Okay. Okay, I'm here now. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to ban you for that one, okay? All right, I'm gonna hop on some Georgia Dash. Hopefully this doesn't destroy my PC. Trying to stream and play at the same time. Who animated background? I don't have an animated. Oh, my desktop. Yes, I do. Okay, thank you. I thought you meant like one of the modded Georgia Dash ones, which I don't have. My frames aren't liking this very much. I wonder if I take this out. Can I make it so I have... Hello. Trying to see if I can get this to do something. Okay, that should hopefully fix it a bit. Hello, Christ, you do. Play this level. Okay. Assuming this is your level, given it's your name. Oh my god. Okay. This is interesting. I quite like the design of it. It's a bit hard in the eyes, but so are a lot of GD levels. Okay, I'm gonna practice run it because it seems like an actually pretty cool level. I just did not click there. Oh, is it pink orb I missed? I need to find a way to optimize my stream better. It's not enjoying this very much. I don't think I was meant to do that. Meant to be big there? It looks like gameplay where I'm meant to be big. Okay, yes it is. Oops. I just ran back to stream, I almost got banned. Well, I asked you not to give me a monumental waste of my time, and you gave me a monumental waste of my time. That's a really cool level. I like it. Compared to some of the other stuff I get on this, I get recommended to me, that's quite cool. I would say it deserves a mythic, but it's definitely, I'd say that definitely should be featured. I really like the design. Supposed to be a medium. I'd say it's probably medium demon. Most of it feels easier, but it does have a few difficulty spikes. It could be slightly more consistent, I think, but that's obviously quite difficult to do. The last jump did feel a bit diabolical because you can jump slightly too far on it and die to your name. I would just put it back a pace or two. Because that feels like a bit of an unfair death for a medium demon. Oof. I wonder if I could do... What is it that's eating up a lot of my stuff here? I think it might be RAM is the main thing. I thought there was a patch to it. CPU's getting used up quite a bit. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to run with it for now. I'm not sure how to make it any less laggy. Well, that was easy. Have I actually done this run already? I don't know. 12%. Oh, I have. Whoops. I need to do 4 to 23. Which should be this one. But I missed the pad there. I just didn't click. You guys hear my dog sniffing under my door. I'm gonna try from 0 for a bit and see how that goes. Because this is the first part is by far the most difficult part of the level in my opinion. So I can get past it, I may have a chance of doing something. I think the last time I played it from 0 I died at the wave. I think that's what 21% is. It's like the very beginning of the mini wave. Okay, I can't do this now all of a sudden. I'm gonna be rusty on a lot of these parts because I last played it before I went on my trip. Can't do anything about lag. Oops. Didn't know that was there. What? Drop attempt? Okay. What? A bit random. Just given how my best is 21. I figured I'd die like that. That's an annoying timing. I'll take that though, 45. Really good new best if you ask me. I mean, I hit the percentage button, I'm pretty sure. That's quite funny. 1, 2, 3, 7, 11, 13, 21, 45. Very nice. Still doesn't do it. Okay, whatever.
She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept.
That's a new way to die to the dash orb. Didn't think I could manage that.
She's in love with the concept. 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 Is it for all? She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. Cause I always imagine.
Didn't think I could die to that orb either.
She's in love with the concept. 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 Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more.
Jesus, that was a lag spike.
She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. She's in. She's in. concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know. She's in love with the concept. 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 Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. 'Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. 'Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. 'Cause I always imagine it's easier if she thinks she won.
Oh, by a pixel.
She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. 'Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. 'Cause I don't believe in it no more. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all? She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. 'Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. 'Cause I always imagine it's easier if she.
At least I'm starting to get fairly consistent at the beginning, because this is by far the part I'm worst at. It's just this dash orb man and the ship. After I get past those, I'm doing okay. It's like what, from 2 to 4% is difficult to me. Probably the hardest part of the level, I'd say. At least to me.
She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. 'Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. 'Cause I always imagine. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept.
That's such a bad place to die to. Wow.
She's in love with the concept, as if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just don't know it yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic, 'cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept, as if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love with.
Get the practice mode performance mod. You get to return shot points to practice mode and passing checkpoint section 10 times without dying. I've already got my own way of like practicing. I'm just trying to go from 0 for a bit. I might look into that though. It sounds interesting.
She's in. She's in love with the concept, as if we're all. She's in love with the concept. 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 She's in love with the concept.
I found a grief copy and you get 30 stars. I find my own awakening stars and true returnable checkpoints. Fair. I use Blitzkrieg usually for practice. I quite like it. I quite like how it plays out. I feel like it's good because it gets you practicing the end of the level quite a bit, which means once you get there, you're more confident. It's just getting there in the first place, I guess.
She's in love with the concept.
You could always practice the beginning more if you wanted to. Yeah.
She's in love with the concept, as if we're all just how she
At least for like your first practices, 30 is too low for that.
She's She's in love with the concept. 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 She's in love with the concept, as if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just don't know it yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic, 'cause I don't believe in it no more.
Been a while since I've died to that pad, Jesus.
She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept, as if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just don't know it yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic, 'cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her, 'cause I always imagine it's easier if she thinks she wants. concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't She's in love with the concept. 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 Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more. She's in love with the concept. 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 Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. Cause I always imagine it's easier if she thinks she won. So I'ma let her. And she said, I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately. Girl, I don't think you know me at all. Cause I never thought I'd have to say this. No, I don't love you, and I never did. Look at us burning down in flames with kicks. But just know I'm not singing for your ex soul. I'm just singing cause it's over.
Okay, I died there. Yikes.
She's in love with the concept.
I feel like I'm starting to get more consistent with this dashboard timing at least, because I was getting a few attempts to at least close to the drop there.
She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. Is it for all just how she imagined? We're in love, we just don't know yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her.
like clicking, like making the last click in the ship a bit later is helping me quite a bit for timing. For whatever reason.
She's in love with the concept.
Like going into the portal whilst holding seems to give me a nice setup that I like. Oh, I say that I keep failing it.
She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. As if we're all just how she imagined. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept. As if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just don't know it yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. Cause I always imagine it's easier if she thinks she wants.
I don't know how I did that setup. I was just mashing someone there because I now realize I've done the entire level in 2 runs, which is great. Because I've done 45 and I think it was 42 to 100. I know the checkpoint. Hang on. Yeah, 41 to 100. So I'm in 2 run territory now, which is nice.
She's in love with the concept. 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 As if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just don't know it yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. Cause I always imagine it's easier if she thinks she wants. So I'ma let her. And she said, I don't think I love you no more. You never seem to call me lately. I don't think you know me at all. Cause I never thought I'd have to say this. No, I don't love you, and I never did. Look at us burning down in flames with kicks. But just know I'm not singing for your ex.
How did I not die during that lag? Jesus. What the hell happened there? That was random.
She's in love with the concept. As if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just don't know it yet. But tell me how. She's in love with the concept. 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 As if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just
Hello there.
She's in love with the concept. She's in love with the concept.
How are you doing on this Monday, whatever it is for you? Night for me.
She's in love with the concept. As if we're all just how she imagined. We're in love, we just don't know it yet. But tell me how I'm supposed to see the magic. Cause I don't believe in it no more. But I won't tell her. Cause I always imagine.
You play Crescendo Extreme. Which one? Am I going 1 or 2 here? Which, these are both, there's 2 levels called Crescendo Extreme. Which one do you want me to play? If you just uploaded it, it may not just be coming up yet. Give me the ID for it and I'll put it in. If you go here, you should be able to copy the ID to whatever your level is. Don't think of any filters on. No, this isn't you. Our first level. This one? Which level do you want me to play? What's up? Is this your account and it's not coming up? Platinum Adventure. This one? Okay. Why has this got 5 dislikes? Or whatever it said. Okay, that's an awkward angle. Jesus, okay. Now would be a good time to tell me there's a secret way. I ain't doing that, bro. I think the dislikes are coming from the fact it's really unbalanced is the main issue. There's just the occasional really, really tight thing like this, and the rest of it's not that bad. Is it meant to be go down or something? Or is it just jump across? Ah. Can't be possible. Oh, fair enough. What? Is there just like a tiny hitbox there? I think it's killing me. Wrong button, whoops. can't tell what's killing me there. I can see. Oh, I can see the tiny square hitbox now. I do not understand where I'm meant to go. Oh, okay then. Okay, well I know how to do that. I didn't really like it. It was... A lot of the buffing seemed quite lazy. It just seemed like there were spikes put there. They didn't move with objects a lot of the time. They looked really out of place, and it was very unbalanced. Like, there was some parts that took me 100 attempts, and there's some that I did in one, you know? It could definitely be better balanced. I don't know if you wanted me to say what I thought about the level, but that's my opinions on it. And this is just buffed to the nightmare. I want to go the funny route. Because it's still there. think, anyway. Yeah. Why was there just a random auto there? I feel like a lot of the buffs there didn't really affect the way I played the level. I feel like I just played it normally and got through it. So it's meant to be as late and as early as possible for the orb. So I don't think you can hit off the edge of that block. Yeah, like that. There's no way you can just let go there. Oh, you can, okay. What on earth is that? That felt really out of place. It's meant to be late then. What? Okay. Okay, I like that one a lot more than the last one. I felt like that was a lot more doable. It felt more balanced. There was a lot of weird buffs, like it just kind of was floating spikes. I feel like it could have been like blended a bit better, but I feel like that was a lot better than the last one. The last one was far too unbalanced to be enjoyable, I think. A deadlocked copyable fire. Is this... Do I need to know anything about this, or is it just Unity? Does this just do what it says in the packet, where it's just a copy of Unity? How the hell did I not die there? That definitely wasn't the path. Are these just a lot of copies? Is this like a layout? Oh. Her? Okay. That wasn't too bad. Oh yeah, bless me. I tried my best in the video. What do you mean? Game mode tier list? What? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just sneezing. Bro didn't need to do all that. Make your GD passport. Dumb hitboxes. Okay. Ignore my Stereo Madness remix. Speak if you ask me. I forgot I never verified this thing. I forgot even how to play it. I remember I just made it difficult. I have a YouTube channel, I made a video that I did some spam. Fair enough. Like spam challenges or like spamming videos? Okay. I've played this level in a minute, Jesus. Oh, is that the YouTube channel name? I won't be able to search it up right now, but I might later. If I remember. See, I guess if you want to see me play Deadlocked, I can. If I die here, it'll be embarrassing, but I'll give it a go, like. Yeah, spamming the wave. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna not be stupid, because that's usually the way to go. At least I've heard. Did I get the key? Yes. Cool. For how much I like this song. Always liked this song, The Deadlocked. I feel like it's a good last, like, or like hardest level sort of music, I think. Oh, I forgot the coin was there. Okay, well I passed the hard part, or the part that usually kills me. If I die now, I'm gonna look stupid. How do you do this UFO part again? Okay. Surely I don't die last cube. There you go, that's me playing Deadlocked. I hope that fulfills your request. I need to really beat some of these, because I've meant to beat some of them by now. Layak's meant to be a rebeat. Need to work on things other than EXO, probably. I'm shocked I remember how to do that part. What? It's been months since I've played this level. How do I still remember these parts? As I said, it's been a while since I've played them. Ah. Forgot how annoying this wave is. It's quite fun when you get the hang of it, but it's like one of the tougher parts of the level. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that message. No worries, I haven't beaten Dead. Deadlock does take a bit. I can remember the first time I beat it, I took like thousands of attempts, so it does take a while. It's especially difficult because you don't really get much wave gameplay until Deadlocked, and then it throws you into that. I feel like it's a bit brutal. Because the Theory of Everything 2 wave isn't nearly as bad. At least I don't think so. Unless you're going for the second coin, in which case, yeah, it's a bit bad. There was this level and another one I forgot the name of, but I remember playing the other one on stream. Last I streamed, which is quite a long time ago. I could see you playing. I've never played Tidal Wave. I don't really like. I think I played it like once, and I've seen the gameplay. I don't really like it. I'm not that good at the game. Like, I'd be shocked if I can get a singular percentage run. Because it is quite a long level if I remember correctly. You have globed mod? No, I don't know what that is. This? Multiplayer mod? What? Huh? Sorry, what? This is a thing? I did not know this existed. You have my interest. So I just do I just play a level? That's a lot of assets for globed. Voice chat and emotes. Jesus. Okay. Jeez, it's 10k people. Join room. What is this? I'm playing Demonic Art. I ain't doing that. Last processing.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it shows. I'm skating and they close. I don't know no nothing, but no ice, I'm just cold. Boys coming mini stuff so I can go.
Oh, what?
I'm in my prime, this table by the four.
Oh.
I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows. They know me where it shows. I'm
Loki forgot about the voice chat. That kind of scared me. What on earth is this? Just play A level. Oh, I've seen this before. It's like the different icons at the top. Yeah. No, I've seen this before, yeah.
She's in love with the concept. As if we're all. She's in love with the concept.
That's quite cool.
She's in love with the concept.
Huh. There's a lot of people playing Bloodbath. Damn. People playing Future Funk. Lol. This is quite a cool mod. I like it. You roll 9 circles. Keep looking at the wrong icon. Like if someone's near me, I just like my eyes lock onto them. Dum, 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 dum. Blah 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 blah. Ouch, I died. People going to tournament. Every end? What the hell? These are some random ass levels. Do magma bound on the mod or not? Like, how do I? Ah, okay. I don't think I've ever actually played Magma Bound properly. No, I haven't. Oh, what the hell? This is some cool decoration, I quite like it. Gameplay's there. Don't mind it so far. Whoops, don't know why I clicked there. My eyes, Jesus. Oh my god. This is a fairly brutal, I'm assuming, last part. We're very close. Feels very unforgiving. Okay, second last part then. That's quite a cool level. I feel like the gameplay felt a bit all over the place. There was some bits where it was just like, the clicks were so quick it felt hard to keep up with. And I don't really like that type of gameplay, where it's just how quickly can you spam. But overall, it was really cool. The design was really nice. It was really unique. Play every end. I'll play a few attempts. And I'll probably hold off because it's getting late. Timing. Some bits gave me timing, but some bits it was just so many orbs like at once. It felt like the main difficulty was being able to click that quickly. You know? Like there was those triple clicks near the middle that were getting me a lot. Nexus. What about Nexus? Sorry if that was said in Jan a while ago, I've just been staring at this. Yeah, what about him? Right, I think that's more than enough every end. Oh. Okay then. Alright. I think on that note, I'm gonna hop off now. Because it's getting quite late here. But, well, by late I mean early. Alright. Thank you all for tuning into this pretty unorganized stream, I'd say. Yeah, subscribe if you're new. Leave a like if you enjoyed what you see. I'll see you guys next time I decide to stream, which will probably be in, I don't know, the year 2050. Awesome background, thank you. It's not commissioned or anything, it's just a wallpaper engine and I picked one I liked. Anyway, good night guys, see you guys later. Thanks very much for watching, appreciate it.